I don't have any evidence to look at right now. There's a blank tape in it. This is not going to work with this. No, thank you. McCoy?
Red?
I'm going to go back to my work.
Go get him, Red.
Tess's pen. I can't believe anyone over the age of 15 actually uses this thing. Sully's hard copy of the Wise Monkey case files. A blank interagency form. I'll need McAdams to sign it to get a police car over to the Enthon Towers. I'll just add this one on top. Here, these are from Gwen for you to sign.
And why are you bringing me these?
Because Tess quit. The evidence room was robbed, and she's going gray trying to keep everything together out there on her own.
She has her job, you have yours. But fine, give her this one, she can get the rest later.
McAdams?
Agent Reed?
I'll get back to it.
See that you do.
One interagency request form, signed by McAdams, ready to send to the BPD. I'm gonna catch a lot of shit for this one. I don't have any business with other government agencies right now. Here are some of those forms, Gwen. I think he said to bother him frequently about getting the rest of them done.
Oh, I'm sure he did. Thanks, hon.
And could you fax this to Officer Jonathan Duffer at the BPD for me?
All right.
Thanks, Gwen.
Hello, Erica.
Hi, Cordelia. It's all sorted out. There'll be a police car outside the building soon. I'll get there when I can, but in the meantime, if you see that guy, let them know, okay?
Thank you so much, Erica. I feel safer already knowing you're looking out for me.
I'm glad I could help. I'll call you later. It's from Melissa, Kelsey's old roommate. She's back at her apartment. Hey, Gwen. Any news?
Not really. Sorry.
Thank you, Gwen.
Anytime.
Kelsey's old roommate Melissa lives here. Hello? Miss Corubia?
Who is it?
Special Agent Erica Reed, FBI.
Yes, of course. The dean's office called about you. Namaste, Miss Reed.
It's Agent Reed, actually.
Of course! My apologies. Please, have a seat.
Artistic endeavor, or just decoration? Hey, this bureau's actually pretty nice, under all that clutter. How'd that happen? How long has that thing been blinking 12 o'clock? Man, this place is cluttered. These things are all packed with books, trinkets, jewelry boxes, papers, folders, who knows what else. That's a weird way to arrange dresser drawers. For a drum circle, no doubt. A flute. No, wait, that's a recorder. They taught us how to play Three Blind Mice on those in 3rd grade. What exactly is she going to music school for again? All I can see is that bright purple chair. Where do you even find one like that? The second-hand coffee table, a college standby. Mine was never covered in tarot cards, though. These are all for local bands and clubs. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course!
Those look well used. She must be pretty into the spiritual occult stuff. Wouldn't surprise me if she knew Rose, actually. Ugh, she couldn't be bothered to throw it out when she was done. All organic apples, no doubt. These are all for local bands and clubs. These are all for local bands and clubs. Empty water glass. Does this girl pick up anything? This girl is the hippiest hipster I've ever seen. Can you tell me about yourself, Miss Corubia?
Melissa's just fine. I'm a senior at Berkeley, studying composition and music therapy.
Music therapy? They teach that here?
Oh, yes! It's a wonderful program. Music can be a powerful healer and helper for all kinds of people.
If you say so. What can you tell me about your old roommate, Kelsey Gardner?
Poor girl. She was so bright when we met. Then it all fell apart on her. First, she lost her scholarship, then her work study, then she got refused for a loan, then she dropped out. We lost touch after she moved out. Is she all right? Did you find her?
Not yet. What was she like?
She was nice, but she had a hard time deciding what to study. Very unfocused. She even tried to get a club DJ to teach her how to spin once.
And the last time you talked? What did she say then?
It wasn't good. Her aura was an angry mess.
Angry about what?
Oh, a lot of things.
What do you know about her financial problems?
Kelsey couldn't afford to pay tuition after she lost the scholarship and got fired from her work study. No loans, no favors, and her family couldn't help either. She was really mad at everyone. I was given her spot in the chamber choir and she was so mad.
Was that the last time you talked to her?
One of the last. The very last was when she moved out and couldn't pay her half of the rent that month.
That must have been a strain for you.
Yeah. Oh, no! I forgot. Her boyfriend paid it off for her a few weeks later.
Who was Kelsey's boyfriend?
Joey.
Joey. Last name?
I don't know. But he worked at the post office down the street.
I was just there yesterday, actually. Joey. What does he look like?
Oh, brown hair, blue eyes. He had a very nervous aura.
Sounds like the clerk I met. Weird. What else do you know about him?
Not a lot. He didn't talk to me much. He was always focused on Kelsey. He loved her so much. I don't think she was quite as into him, though.
Do you know if they were still together when she went missing?
I don't know.
What was her work-study job, and why was she fired?
She worked at the dean's office. She said it was unfair that she was fired, but I don't know why it happened.
The dean of students? Daniel Chapman's office? He didn't say she worked there.
She did. All of sophomore year, maybe longer.
When was she fired?
A month into junior year, I think.
So much for not knowing her. Have you had any contact from Kelsey at all since she disappeared?
Like, from beyond?
Beyond what?
Beyond, spirits.
Of course.
Yes, I think Kelsey might have tried to contact me.
Through the spirits?
No. There was a package outside my door this morning. It had a charm in it, just like this bracelet she used to wear.
A silver charm? Where is it now?
It's, fudge. I know I put it somewhere around here, but I forget where. I'll have to focus and seek guidance from the spirits. But it works better when I'm alone.
You do that. A silver charm? Where is it now?
It's, fudge. I know I put it somewhere around here, but I forget where. I'll have to focus and seek guidance from the spirits. But it works better when I'm alone.
You do that. You said she was trying to learn how to DJ? Who was teaching her?
DJ Abhorrence.
I've heard that name before. Was his real name Nick Stewart?
DJ Abhorrence isn't?
Was he close with Kelsey?
She knew him better than I did, but the lessons didn't last that long.
Thanks for your time, Melissa.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
I need to get closer. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course! Please, don't touch me while I'm seeking guidance.
Sorry. I need to find a way she'll let me touch her. This is not going to work with this. That won't work there. This is not going to work with this. I'm not here for a panty raid. That won't work there. This is not going to work with this. Those two don't work together. I need to find a way she'll let me touch her. Those two don't work together. Thanks for your time, Melissa.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
I'm not here for a panty raid. Jaunty Abyss features DJ Abhorrence. That was the DJ name used by Nick Stewart, one of the other victims. Sure, yeah, the floor's a great place for a wet towel. The ceiling lamp is kind of pretty. Wait a second. Did she make that out of a hookah? Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course!
A silver charm? Where is it now?
It's, fudge. I know I put it somewhere around here, but I forget where. I'll have to focus and seek guidance from the spirits. But it works better when I'm alone.
You do that. Thanks for your time, Melissa.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
The ceiling lamp is kind of pretty. Wait a second. Did she make that out of a hookah? This is not going to work with this. The good old post office, with an emphasis on old. That wall's got all the post office boxes. People actually still use regular mail. In the latest statistics the department got, email usage outnumbered snail mail 80-1. But that was still 177 billion pieces of mail sent. What can I say? I'm a dork for statistics. This is not going to work with this. Can I talk to you?
That's what they pay me for. How can I help you?
I'm looking for a man who works here named Joey.
Joey Gothals.
I think so.
You and me both, lady. He ditched his shift today. Didn't even call in. I get called in instead.
Have you called him? Has anyone been by his house?
They called, sure. No answer, or he'd be here. And I doubt anyone went to his house. Why?
I need his address.
I can't just give you that.
Did you know Joey's girlfriend, Kelsey?
Sorry, ma'am, I don't know him that well. We just work together.
That's all for now.
Okay. Bye.
Five counters and only 2 are manned. I guess we're not the only government institute hit by the recession. nice, but not my style. I don't need to call there right now. I don't need to call there right now. I don't have any business with other government agencies right now. Hello, Miss Carubia?
Who is it?
Special Agent Erica Reed, FBI.
Yes, of course. Namaste, Miss Reed. Please, have a seat.
It's... never mind. This is not going to work with this. This girl is the hippiest hipster I've ever seen. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
Thanks for your time, Melissa.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
I need to get closer. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
I need to find a way she'll let me touch her. Those look well used. She must be pretty into the spiritual occult stuff. Wouldn't surprise me if she knew Rose, actually. Thanks for your time, Melissa.
Namaste, Miss Reed.
Hey, Rose.
Hello, my dear.
So, about regression.
Use it to access other people's minds and help them remember details to make them clear.
Okay. Anything else I should know?
This is very important and perhaps the most difficult aspect of regression. In order for it to work, you must physically touch somebody. Hold their hand the whole time you want to be inside their mind. Don't forget that.
I'm gonna get going.
Goodbye, my dear.
Rose has been a huge help. I'm glad I was wrong about her. How much for one of these Ouija boards, Rose?
Is this something to help save your young man?
Hopefully.
Then it's on the house, my dear. Besides, I have another pile in the back.
Hello? Miss Carubia?
Who is it?
Special Agent Erica Reed, FBI.
Yes, of course. Namaste, Miss Reed. Please, have a seat.
It's... Never mind. Can I ask you a few questions?
Of course.
Ouija board. Your conduit to contact the spirits of the dead. Or something. If you believe that crap. Would using this help you remember?
Perfect. This way we can confer directly with the spirits. Spirit of the Ouija board, please help me remember what I was doing before the package arrived, so I can remember where I put it. This morning I was... What was I doing?
If I help her remember what order she did things in, maybe she'll remember where she put that charm.
This Ouija board is out of whack. That's not right. Let me ask again.